Good morning, YouTube. There it is. All right, so today we are getting Lee's car. As you've seen in all the videos, we've been talking about this Lee's car thing, and now it's finally coming into play. Now we finally have room in the shop, so now we're gonna get Lee's car loaded up on the trailer, and then we are taking it over to the shop. Right, so we got Lee's car all loaded up on the trailer. Now we're gonna go over to the shop and we're gonna get it cleaned up, and then we're gonna put it in the shop, and we'll give you guys the game plan on what we're doing with it and what's the goals and how soon it'll be done. All right, so we're here at the shop. We got Lee's car here. We are going to unload it now, and we're gonna start cleaning up the engine bay, and we'll give you a little build breakdown on the heart, which is right there. So she's in. Lee is taking out the driver's seat. Well, he just took it out, and we're cleaning up the interior. This car has a very questionable pass, and it's pretty well known around the area. It's had some pretty bad wiring issues, so we actually drove out to Clearwater and got a complete EG Sedan body harness, engine harness, everything. So we're going to change all the wiring out to fresh, good wiring that we know is good. And then with the bay, we are going to get rid of all the factory lines because we are now doing what is it, Lee? 8? -8 feed line. And we're going to do a factory return line, right? So we just got to get rid of one of the vents and the OEM feed line. And then we're probably going to take a couple cans of paint stripper to the whole bay and start fresh and make everything nice and clean. And then we're going to drop this bad boy in. So this is Lee's swap. It is a B18C GSR. It's got pistons and rods in it. Lee, what pistons and rods are in it?
CX Racing rods and JE pistons.
CX Racing rods, JE pistons. It's 9 to 1 or 9.5 to 1? 10 to 1. Yeah. Oh wow, we gonna send it, puppy. And B16 head. It's got stock cams in it for now. Skunk 2 intake manifold and throttle body. It's got 1000cc injectors. Springs and retainers, stock cams, so it should be a good 450 horsepower motor. It's going to be on E85. The only limiting factor, I think, is going to be, we're going to have to change this manifold and the wastegate eventually, which he has a wastegate, but this manifold, it's going to do okay for now, but eventually we're definitely going to have to upgrade. So, what tranny are we running? LS tranny, comp stage 4 clutch, all the goods. Got the dash out. Now we're just going back through all the wiring that they did originally. To tuck the bay, they used this like reflective tape and then painted it on the other side so it looks tucked and cleaned up. But in all reality, it looks like trash. So we're going to undo the wire tuck and basically run all the wiring back on the shock towers like OEM, just to make sure everything works properly and we don't have to go chasing our tails trying to figure all that stuff out. So we got the old harness out and we got the new harness kind of sort of routed. I still have to get the grommets in place for the firewall. But for the most part, the dash harness is back in. Lee is connecting all of the connectors at the fuse box. And then after he does that, we'll put the dash back in. And then, being that this is an EX harness, EG-EX harness, it's got all the ABS plugs and stuff. So after we get it running, we're probably gonna get rid of those plugs somehow. Maybe back trace them back through the harness and remove them. But once we get the harness all done, then we're going to start tackling this engine bay.
Thank you.
So Lee decided he wanted to test fit the beefcakes. We're gonna go out with the old and in with the new things. These are actually off of Pablo's CRX. They were on his CRX, and yeah, they're famous now. We got them off of him and threw some 235/50 15s on the front of it so that we could do nothing but hook, because spinning ain't winning. That seems very cross-threaded.
I just was like, I'm getting stuck.
Got the wheels on. This side sits really nice. The camera kits are about halfway in on this side, whereas the other side, they're all the way out, so it sticks out a little more. But nothing a quick alignment won't fix. But these are 235/50 15s on a 15x7 DR20. So they fit really nice. She should hook alright, don't you think? Alright, so we got the traction bar completely mounted up, and then this lower crossmember piece was in there, and it looked like it had been ripped off before, so we cut it off and painted everything black and all nice like, and we got both the wiring harnesses ran. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw the motor in it, and then after that we'll probably mock up some fuel lines, and that'll probably be it for this video after that. Alright, so we went ahead and got the motor in. It's just held in by the post mount and the transmission mount right now. And we're mocking up the manifold and the turbski. And what we're thinking is maybe offset the intercooler to the passenger side a little bit. That way we can come straight out of the back of the turbo into the inlet, and then build like a ram air, almost come out of here and then put a hole in the bumper with like a velocity stack or something, and have ram air for the turbo. But right now it's just mock-up stage, and it's in, kinda. We're still gonna paint the base, so it's gonna come back out, but we really wanted to get the wiring figured out and the fuel stuff figured out. So after we do all that, then we're gonna pull it back out and do all the painting stuff. So today was a productive day. We got a lot done. We got the motor in the car. We got most of the wiring done. We just have to find a couple of find where a couple of plugs go under the dash, because it's a EX engine harness and dash harness, and the car is a DX. So got to figure all that out. But now in the next video for this car, we'll be doing fuel lines, we will be doing timing, we'll be doing intercooler piping, and all that good stuff. So probably in the next week or so, you'll see another video of this car. And then after this, we'll get rolling on the CRX again. Now the CRX also needs a fuel system. I got this 20-gallon fuel cell, and I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to use it or not. It's really big, and the trunk in the CRX is not that big. Other than that, you know, I have to do some wiring. I went to the junkyard and got these wires, or got these connectors for the EK engine harness, so that I can wire in what I need to wire in for the cluster and for the main relay. So It kind of sort of seems like a pipe dream at this point to make it to the challenge, but your boy is pushing as hard as he can to try to make it. You know, it's next month, so we'll see how it goes. But until the next video, we're out for the night. Like, subscribe, share, enjoy, have a good night. Also, Happy New Year's. I don't think I've put out a video this year, so I think this is the first video of 2019. So, Happy New Year. Hope everybody's prosperous. Have a great time. Don't do anything stupid. And we are out. See you guys next time.